What is going on today? We are going to be talking about the 5 things and the absolute 5 things Series X must do in order to be competitive for this new gaming generation. Stay tuned. What is going on? I'm Deshaun over at Don't Give a Bit, where I give you the latest and greatest in Xbox-focused gaming news. Now, like I said at the beginning, we're going to be talking about the 5 things Xbox must do if they want to compete or dominate this new gaming generation that's coming up. We already know the Series X is coming in hot, and that last Series X gameplay reveal was just underwhelming. So instead, I wanted to make a video talking about the 5 things that we need to see Xbox do in order for the Series X to take off and really dominate this generation. Starting off with number 1, the obvious one. It's the one right in front of all of our faces. Let's just get it out there. Games. We need games. It does not matter the price point of this console. You can literally give it out for free. If there are no games on it, no one is going to want to play it. We need those games. And I'm not talking about the Halo or the Gears of War. No, we need something new and innovative. We need a Last of Us type game for the Xbox. And when I say that, I don't mean a third-person survival horror. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a game to look at on the Xbox and say, this is the pinnacle of gaming on this console. PlayStation has that, and they have several of those. You can look at Uncharted, you can look at God of War, you can look at Spider-Man, and then you can look at Last of Us. All of those are strong titles. Xbox needs to be able to do the same. We're on Halo 5, going into Halo Infinite, it's number 6, and we are in Gears 5, going into the next one. Those series are tired. They're great series. I love Halo, I love Gears, I enjoy playing them. I'm still playing Gears Tactics right now, but we need something new and innovative. Master Chief does not have the same credibility that he used to have, and that's not to say that the Halo games aren't good anymore. They're just not that huge pillar that they used to be. Master Chief is a tired mascot. It's time to retire him and bring out some new games that are really going to change this console. And what we really need to focus on is a game in every genre. A fighting game, Killer Instinct is a little dated now. We need a new fighting game that's a Microsoft exclusive. We need more third-person action adventure. We saw Sunset Overdrive and it started to take off a little bit later after they released it on Games for Gold. People saw how much praise to give this game because it was a fantastic game, but ultimately they ended up just going to make Spider-Man on the PlayStation. We need something similar to that. Keep them back on the Microsoft Xbox console and just solidify that Xbox is the place to play games. So what I'm getting at here is we need games, multiple games in different genres, that outsiders can look at this console and say, wow, this is the best of the best, and look at what console it's on. So games, number 1. Number 2, the price point. The price point has to be low. It has to be an entry price point that people just flock to. Now, right now, we've already been told from Phil Spencer and the team at Xbox that the Xbox will not be beaten in price by the PS5. Okay, that's great, but that doesn't mean too much, because if the PS5 says they're $500 and the Xbox says, hey, we're $480, sure, they beat PlayStation. But is that the price drop we need? We need a soft entry point so that anyone can come in. Now, right now, there's talks that we're gonna have our Series X and we're gonna have our entry point. Now, whether that's still considered the Xbox One or if that's considered one of the new Xbox classes coming out, we'll have to wait and see. But we need a price point that anyone can flock to. We want people to go into the stores and say, hey, Xbox Series X, PS5 is out, but look, that's a $150 difference on the Xbox Series X. I'm getting that. Now, I know that is a huge price gap, probably not gonna happen, but a price gap like that makes the choice nice and clear. People will flock to the cheaper system. They want to get into that new generation. They just may not have the money to drop $500 on a console. So an entry price point, fantastic. That's what we need. Number 3, Game Pass. Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass. You will hear me say Game Pass so many times over the next couple videos just simply because I truly believe in that service. Day 1 with no games on the Series X will not cut it. It does not matter if Halo drops the same day as the Series X. If a person is not a fan of the Halo series, what are they gonna play? We wanna make sure that there are options from day 1 of many categories, and the way to do that is Game Pass. Put Game Pass on the console for free for at least the first month. Let new users into the Series X ecosystem get a taste of what is Game Pass and the varying amount of games that are on there, and they're gonna feel vindicated in their purchase. Their day one purchase comes with the games. That is perfect. That's exactly what we need, and that is exactly a way to sell someone on the Game Pass service as a whole. So get that in there. Number 4, a mobile option. Now, I know when I say a mobile option, it sounds like I want a handheld like the Switch for Xbox. Well, don't get me wrong, I've always wanted something like that because I've always wanted to play my Xbox games on the go. No, what I'm really referring to is a way to stream your games from your Series X to any mobile device, whether that be a tablet or your phone, smart TV, doesn't matter. Now, I know that Xbox is working on the xCloud right now, and it's in beta. You can get that for your phones. I've talked about it in a previous video. But what we need is for day one, that to be working. What we want is we want a person to sit down on the couch playing their Series X, have to get up, go upstairs for bed or whatever the reason, and instead pull out their phone with their Xbox controller and start playing right from their phone. You really want to keep people engaged in the Xbox ecosystem at all times. When they're away and they have Wi-Fi, you want to be able to have that customer stream straight from their Xbox at home to their mobile device while they're on their go. You want to make sure that they're engaging in their Xbox at any time they can. Now, I know this is a stretch right here, but hear me out on this. Imagine you're playing your Nintendo Switch in the car or on the go or wherever you're playing it, and you have a Wi-Fi connection, and instead, xCloud is streaming on your Switch and you're playing your Xbox games on your Switch. Now, like I said, I know that's crazy, but Xbox has been playing really nicely with the Nintendo recently. So just imagine a world where you can play your Xbox games on the go, streaming from day one. Like I said, I understand xCloud is in the works, but we need to have that day one on the service. It's all about validating that purchase from day one. And number 5 for the last one, transparency. Transparency is going to be key in this generation. Reason why I say that is because Xbox One started off in this huge debacle with always trying to be online and always trying to be your media center and trying to do all this. The message was garbled, and at the end of the day, it just lost so many customers from day one. We want Phil Spencer and the Xbox team to come out from day one letting us know what we're gonna get, any new updates. This Xbox 2020 initiative that they're going on right now where we get Xbox news every month is fantastic. That needs to stay throughout the entire Xbox life. We need to make sure that the Series X is constantly getting the news updated that we need in order to stay informed about our purchase. We know that we're gonna get the Series X, and halfway through the life cycle, we're gonna get the Series X.5, and then another one, the Series X small version, and all that. That happens every console generation. So what we need to know is we need to make sure that our Series X purchase doesn't feel like a worthless purchase because a new upgrade's coming. We need to know these things ahead of time. And if the consumer is informed from day one, we will never feel out of the loop when a new item drops or a new change happens or a new exclusive comes out. We're always in the know, and it feels good. It feels like you're part of a community. It feels like you can get behind this studio that wants you to enjoy their games. So just a quick roundup. So finally, just a quick wrap up. Number 1, we need the games. Number 2, we need that low price point. Number 3, we need Game Pass front and center right from the get-go. Number 4, a mobile solution. And finally, number 5, transparency. I think if the Xbox Series X comes out with all 5 of those things in mind, it will absolutely be competitive for this next generation, if not dominate altogether. I'm looking forward to the Series X, and I hope we get what we want. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you stay tuned to the next one. Be sure to leave a comment, subscribe, follow. Let me know if I missed out something. What do you think I should have changed, and what are the 5 things you think Xbox Series X needs in order to be successful this generation? Deschamps.